Hello everyone, this is Priyasha Das from CrackZat, and in this video we're going to talk about the real trouble which is exclusively found in the ZAT paper. Well, all of you must be knowing this by far that ZAT is penalizing you for the unattempted questions as well, and this has been happening for a long time now. But this is not seen in the other exams. So when you're formulating a strategy for your D-Day, you must keep this thing into mind as well, and also you should know the marks distribution, like how is the marks getting deducted from all the sections, so that you will be aware of not to stay on the borderline, because if you are on the borderline of any cutoff in any section, then this might lead to a threat to your selection call or something like that. Okay, so we'll talk about it. Also, I want to tell you people one thing in the beginning of this video itself, that I have myself done a research and seen that no video on YouTube community is actually talking about this thing directly, the unattempted questions. They only say whether it is a threat or not, or what should you do, but they don't explain you the marking scheme and things like that. Don't make a strategy around it. So please guys, you know that this is being done in this channel by Priyasha Das, so please show some support and love by sharing this video with all the ZAT aspirants you know around, in all the groups you are in currently, so that at least people get to know about this channel, and I also get to see a bigger family which I have currently right now in the YouTube channel. So please make sure that you share this video more and more. Do like it as well. And the ones who are watching it for the first time, don't forget to subscribe as well. It's completely free. So let's get started now with the real video. So as we said right now, that this is a real trouble. Trouble in the cases when your marks are on the borderline. Now let me give you a quick example to tell you what exactly happens when you leave a question beyond 8. So they don't penalize you if you leave 8 questions, but the moment you cross the threshold of 8 questions, they penalize you. Of course, if you do that from one section, they will be cutting it from that one section only. So therefore, I won't be taking an example of that. Rather, I'll be taking an example, let's say, of a situation where you leave questions from all the sections. Okay. With this example, maybe you will understand the way the marks are deducted. So you can do it on your own as well. So let's go get started. Again, I'll be saying this, that this data which I did was from the various sources I have got. That means the mark sheets, the right answers which I knew and the wrong answers, I deducted it and then saw the unattempted part and then deducted it and found out that my calculation is going right or not. So for my marks, other marks, I found out that it's working for around 27 question paper, 27 response sheets. So therefore, I'll be moving up with this and letting you know. But there is no official communication as yet over here. So let's start. Now, assume we have our verbal section, which has 26 questions in it, the DM section, which has 22 questions in it, and the quant section, which has 28 questions in it. Okay. Now, I would not be taking how many questions you attempted, how many questions went right, how many went wrong. This example will only talk about the number of questions you left every section. Okay, so let us assume that you left 8 questions in verbal, 6 in DM, and 12 in quants. Okay, just take this example that these are the number of questions you left, and this is the total. Okay, so what would happen now? How would you be penalized? You know that you have left in total 8 plus 6 plus 12, that is 26 questions in total you have left. But as you know, you won't be penalized for all the 26 questions. You would be subtracting 8 from here and getting 18 questions. Now you will not be penalized for this, but you will be penalized for these 18 questions extra, which will be 0.1 mark for every unattempted question after 8. Now, as you know, 18 into 0.1 accounts for 1.8 marks. Okay. Now, many people are of the notion that, ma'am, this 1.8 is directly deducted from the overall. It would not affect my sectionals. Well, you are not right. This is not correct. It's not just deducted from the overall, but deducted in a proportion from every section. Now, what proportion do we use here? It's just normal, ratio proportion, guys, which you'll be using in the calculation. So how is that not penalizing you for 8? तो सोचो कि अगर 8 के लिए penalize करते तो हर question के लिए 0.1 marks काटा जाता. But this time, because they are giving you a freebie of 8 questions, हर question के लिए 0.1 नहीं, उससे कम काटा जाएगा. And what will be that value? It's actually the total 1.8, which is your total marks which is going to be deducted, divided by the total number of questions you left unattempted, which is 26, all the 26. Okay, and that gets multiplied to the number of questions you left in every section. So that's the process of calculating it. Okay, just for your reference, I'll tell you that 1.8 divided by 26 would be equals to 0.0692. You know, for easy, as you see in your scorecard or percentage sheet which they share with you, they take 4 significant digits. So in this calculation also I'm taking 4 significant digits. Answer approximately same aayega, so you will get an idea of that. So 1.8 divided by divided by 26 will give you 0.0692, which means instead of deducting this, they are deducting slightly less. So that's the benefit of those 8 questions not taken into consideration. I hope you got it. Similarly, for DM section also, you will be going by the same process, 1.8 divided by 26 multiplied with 6, and same here, 1.8 divided by 26 into 12. So if you do this, okay, upon a little bit of calculation, you will get the respective values. जैसे कि आपको यहाँ पर respective value कितनी मिल जाएगी, 0.5536. The other value you get in the DM section would be 0.4152, and in the quant section it will account for a 0.8304. That means this will be the marks which will be deducted after your correct and wrong answers are done. Like for example, you gave some questions correct, some questions wrong, uski jo aapki normal calculation ho gayi. After that, you would be further taking this into consideration. यानी इतना marks आपको minus कर देना है अपने sectional से. Now this is how the marks get distributed. So I hope this is clear to you right now. Okay, the calculation is also clear. It's right here on your screen. So why is it a threat? See, if your sectionals are on borderline, then this can make a difference. But remember, if you ask me, I would suggest you that it makes sense not to leave a lot of questions, and therefore they have put up this bar. But at the same time, it's not necessary that you have to attempt all of them just because you don't want to get negative marks of unattempted question, because that is really insignificant when it comes to getting more negative marks. Okay, so therefore it is always suggested that you guys go for the questions even if you are able to solve half the way through it. So making an educated guess is always recommended over making a blank guess. So अगर कुछ ऐसा है जो आपको completely नहीं पता, you can avoid that even if it is leading to an unattempted penalty. But if you know something half the way and cannot proceed further, then you can make some kind of an educated guess over there. So I hope guys this video is useful to all of you, and as I said in the beginning, किसी ने अभी तक इस पर इतना detailed video नहीं बनाया है, तो थोड़ा सा प्यार और सपोर्ट दिखाइए, कमेंट करके बताइए, and also share this video with more and more people. Don't forget to like this video guys, and if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe the channel as well. I'll meet you in the next video. Comment below and let me know what you want me to make a video on. I'll see you. Take care. Bye bye.